Oh man. All right. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be in time and space. Kenny is here. Oh my lord. What a day. What a day. What a day. What a day. My dear true believers, I have lost the faith in so many ways. I need to become a true believer again. Today's episode is trying to find the Zen. So I don't have much patience, and I realize that. So this is episode 35. So 35 sessions doing this, sometimes up to 8 hours a session. And I don't know what I'm looking for, what the reward. I don't know. I don't know what I'm seeking out of this journey by trying to become a Skydude. But I get really bored. And I lack the patience. And I gotta calm down and first of all, just calm down and de-stress a little bit. Oh my lord. And then today I've been using that music application called Pretzel from Song Trader. See the link in the description. So they say that they provide YouTube safe music, and for the most part that's true. But today a whole bunch of videos of mine came up with flagged content. And if you submit too many disputes, then YouTube may look upon you unfavorably, and there you go. No more Skydude, no more Kineas Gaming, no more Kineas channel. And I really love the service. I really love it. And out of all the hours that we've played of music so far, you know, percentage wise, it's probably pretty amazing that there aren't more. But having to do a bunch of dispute forms. So when you're using Pretzel, let me turn it on, by the way. Let me get my headphones on. It's just been a day. There's been so much going on today. And I've told you about my roofing woes. That's not the problem. Today was gutter woes, dealing with gutters. Okay. See if that music's playing. I love the service. I love having music when we're doing this. It is the greatest joy ever when you're doing transporting or flying long distances. You know, like doing road trips. You want to have good music. And currently, all the begging to YouTube to create their own radio stations that are safe for us live streamers has gone unanswered. They're moving with their creator music, and that's cool. Eventually, I think that they'll get there, and we'll have YouTube options that are, you know, YouTube stations, just like what Pretzel is providing. But we won't then have the potential problems of these disputes. Okay, so my point with that is also, if a dispute arises, according to Pretzel, they want to help identify the tracks and get it solved. But that requires that you follow through with the dispute on YouTube. One, you've got to create a time. It's one of those days. Lord. You've got to create a timestamp in your description to put where the violating track is. Then you've got to take screenshots of your pages or a page. Then you have to fill out a form for each track over on Pretzel. And then you've got to follow through with your dispute on YouTube and copy paste this pre-written block of text, legalese text from Pretzel to YouTube. I don't mind following the procedures to help them become a better company and keep providing a service like this, because it's gold to me. But in following the procedures according to YouTube, if you file too many disputes, they reserve the right to right out the airlock. Yours truly out the airlock. You know, so. And I adopted YouTube. I was one of the, you know, I can't say I was one of the first. I was the first. If you look at my oldest videos on YouTube, yeah, I have pretty much been with YouTube from the start. But in dealing with copyright problems right off the bat and trying to create licensing agreements with Universal Music Group to be able to let creators create videos for songs that don't have videos, official videos. They never had, and that was the goal, is create videos for artists that never put out a music video for MTV or whatever. Whoever doesn't have one, well, you can write for permissions to get one anyway. In doing so and helping create the framework and move ahead with attempting to do it, I was demonetized for 14 years. With that, please like and subscribe. Holy moly. So, so I've got to become more patient. But I got to tell you, it is, it's definitely been, when you choose to, oh, I want to try a career in Microsoft Flight Simulator, you get what you asked for. So these are all the pilots I currently have working. All right, this is Neofly. You've just never tuned in before. This is Neofly4. And it is a mod for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, or just the current version. 2024 is coming out soon, and wow. I really love the people at Asobo, with the exception of the ones that don't want to bring combat back. Okay, so I wanted to try a career mode, and you create a pilot, and then you find jobs to do, right? And filter them by distance or how much they're paying. All right, so the first I don't know, dozen or so live streams of this, I hadn't the money to hire pilots. I just had enough money to just keep grinding away. And then yeah, if you buy Neofly4 early, you have the ability to, oops, did it crash on me? Neofly crashed. One moment. It did it last night too. The first 2 times that Neofly has crashed on me. That's it. So I don't know what the problem is. So restarting it now. Okay. So then you can hire pilots according to their experience. And right now these are mid to high grade pilots, well, mid grade. Their qualifications ABC, 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 meaning different types of plane categories they can fly. I have them all now in Cessna Caravans, which are pretty much the best you can do at a low level for maxing out a plane that can carry, you know, the most cargo. So that's probably your best option, is to get Caravans for everybody. And I recommend renting, not buying. That's a painful experience, is in owning these. If you and then the repair costs are going to blow your mind. Everything is going to blow your mind how much it costs. It's a rich man's world. But anyway, I recommend hiring pilots as fast as possible. You can also create an airline, which I haven't done. Again, if you come to the marketplace, this is where if you buy early, you can get this for free. I'm not getting paid for this. Buy early, and you can get this for free, company, and you just put in your email address and it activates. Same thing with the airline. If you want to create an airline, create and run your own airline. Choose your airline name and logo and select a hub to start from. Earn reputation to gain more customers and more lucrative jobs. Hire managers as you open more hubs. Create and manage your own jobs and routes around the world. Instruct managers to auto repair and refuel your aircraft, which I'll eventually try to get into. But working your way up the ladder, I want to be able to do the career thing, work your way up the ladder, and then work your way into airlines, and then think about starting an airline. That was my thinking anyway. All right. So once you hire your pilots, they're going to help you out tremendously, you know, by how much you'll be able to make an hour. So what you do to get them moving, you'll learn about you can read about all this in the guide. But basically, in a nutshell, you click their plane to take them to the hangar, and you check their fuel. I'm only having them do very short runs to keep the fuel down, and so they can max cargo. About 300 pounds. And that's usually plenty for short runs. Oops. All right, and then you click search job. All right, and I filter by distance, so I make sure that I keep it under like 30 miles. And then everything under 30 miles, I look for the highest paying one and see if they're able to afford, see if they can carry the cargo required. So here's 32 miles, go back one, there's 24,000. Can't do it, too heavy. So the next highest paying one, there's a 19,000, and he can do it. And that's 27 miles. Perfect. You select the job, and then you have to select the icon next to their head in their the box up here. All right. Once they have started a job, you can check the status of where they're at. Move back to the pilot screen. There's Goose. Now that we've selected a job, the first icon, the first several icons that appear next to the airplane are what they're currently doing in real time. So he's loading and embarking, and the job that we chose for him has a deadline. All right, here's Hurricane. No icons yet in front of the plane. She's just sitting there. So click the plane. We go back to the hangar, check the fuel, get it up around 300. Search job. Filter, and then start looking for highest. 25,000. Can't do it. 18,000. Can do. 22. Can do. At 35. And there's one at 47, but I don't want to push it. And I want to be, you know, why be greedy? Okay. Go. So check her status. Now she is loading and embarking, and she's also on a deadline. Iceman, nothing before the airplane. He's just sitting there eating a sandwich. Okay, 275 pounds. Excellent. Search job. Distance filter. I got a Skype message coming in. 31 is the max I want to go. So let's start there. 24,000. Can't do it. 17,000 was the very first one at 23 miles. Select the job and go, sir. Bulldog, iced tea, and crunch still have to go. Bulldog, gas. Search jobs. $42 miles is max, so I'm going to keep it under 28 now. 16,000. Go. Go. All right, next. Iced tea. He still has 283 pounds. We're just going to go ahead and search the job. $5, 21,000. And he can do it. Excellent. It's great when you hit at least 20 on every person. All right, and go. And last person was Crunch. Captain Crunch. 288 pounds. $32 max. There's one for 23 at 21. Ugh, can't do it. 19. Can do 19 at 21. That's the best bang for the buck. And go. All right. So it would be boring for me to just do a live stream of this if I don't feel like flying. But if you don't feel like flying, this is the best way to just keep making money. So about 100,000 every run for everybody, all of your pilots, and I could get more. But 100,000 isn't so bad. Okay, it's me that's the problem. I get bored. And I'm, I don't know why. I don't know why I'm getting bored. I love flying. I don't know. Maybe because it's turned into a job, because I've chosen to go with this career mode. That once you turn something into a job, the passion can go right out the window. Maybe that it's something like that. Because I've certainly played games much longer. Months and months and months. So that's my point, is trying to find the zen. I love flying, period. I love flying. So why do I sometimes find myself not enjoying this? I'm imagining myself sitting on a couch and you're over there with a notepad and a pencil. Has something to do with your mother. You could be right, I suppose. Hang on, a Skype message is beeping me. I think I know who it is. It's my old pal Super Chicken. Nemesis Chicken. I'll betcha. No, it's not. So where are the pop-ups coming from? From A1165 Lawrence's Crypto Elite Club? How am I even involved with that? And Bing, how can I help you today? Oh man, boy, Bing. Just listen to the last however long I've been broadcasting. That's how you can help me. How do we, have the universe for once in the last 30 years work in my favor? The secret and all. I try all that stuff. They're like, well, you just have to believe. You just have to believe. Well, yeah, I read the book. I believe. Well, obviously you don't believe enough. Oh. But I'm a believer. Obviously not. No. You'd be doing better. You'd have people liking and subscribing, but you don't. So you just don't believe. The universe isn't listening. You haven't spoken to it right. Please, mother. What? All right. So here's me, and it says that we are at C015. Maybe it's just the area that I'm flying in, doing all of my routes here, not moving, but again, you're going to be so gun shy and timid in spending money because it costs so much money to do anything, and moving your pilot to another state in an airport, that's a lot of money. You can also go after these explorations and find like an artifact which is like 50 million or something like that, but that requires that you, for the most part, and so far I've only here, you click on this one here and you zoom out and it shows you in the world where the exploration mission is, and they favor Europe heavily for the last 2 weeks almost. All of these explorations have been in Europe, which is going to be like, oh my lord, it cost me 45,000 to go one state over, and that was just to move myself. So if you move a plane and don't rent a plane there, it cost me another 45,000. And then I only found gold only. I didn't find an artifact, so the payout was only like 180,000. And when you're first starting out, you're like, woohoo, that's a lot of money. But you're just going to cringe at how much you have to spend. Yes, it was the Bitcoin people that are Skyping me. Same with them. Like, well, why don't you? Oh, never mind. Anyway, we are at C015. I keep saying 0. It's Charlie Oscar 15. Kelly Airpark. One moment. I'm so sorry. I got hit with a pretzel email and I have to address this. Yeah, I raged out on him earlier. So I'm kind of apologizing for my rage a little bit, but you know, like we're sending you a copy of your chat interaction with us. Because what, I used all caps? It's unacceptable. You know, I love the service, but they, you know, this can't be a recurring thing. I mean, it's got to be worked out. I can't keep hitting dispute on these YouTube live streams. That's the whole point of paying you. So if they aren't all resolved, you know, then I can't use music anymore. If I lose my account, they've literally cost me everything for messing with them. So yeah, that's what I asked him. I'm like, I wrote back, yeah, maybe you'll understand my temporary rage if you've ever been demonetized for 14 years. I can't afford any problems with YouTube. Please let me know if there's any problems with the stream. I was recording Blood and Baldur's Gate number 6 last night, and I thought I was adjusting the recording options in OBS, and I mucked about with all of my live stream settings, and if they aren't just right, the live stream is horrible. Pixels are blurry and there's lagging, and sometimes when you watch it in the YouTube, it's wherever you launch your live streams in YouTube, the YouTube studio, but it's not, it's the live stream studio. So if you watch your video in there, sometimes you can't tell that it's having problems. The little playback in there seems fine. but you have to literally go to the broadcast page that you might be watching and watch it there. So if anything is wrong or you're having any problems, please let me know in the chat room. Okay, let's find ourselves a job, shall we? Filtered by reward, 36,000 for 188 miles. That's not good. I mean, it's not. It really isn't for that much more. Now, Wolf of Penny Stock, heads up. I don't want to talk to you stock guys right now. I listen to you right now and everything's gone to crap. Okay. 27,000 for 115. Not good. Not good. Let's all right, let's do it by distance. See, because at 31 miles, you can already get a $21,000 job. For a couple more miles, 24,000. Up, can't carry it. Wait. 21. Really? Now we're up in the 80 miles. So I can't even carry him. It says I have too much. I can't carry the weight required. So now we have to tailor it down and look for under 20. Really? I better check my weights in here because, man. No? A lot of fuel though that I don't need. Let's try it now. I must have, maybe I have one loaded already because I can't select any. Yes, I do. But that was from yesterday and I don't want to have any desync problems or anything like that. That's why. So I'm going to just delete this. Oh, my engine is running. Okay.
Pilot, stand by. The cargo is being removed.
All right, so we'll be able to do the 21,000.
You can start your engine now. Pilot from dispatch. We have more mail packs that need to be delivered. The deadline is tight, but I'm sure you have what it takes. Transporter from dispatch. Loading express packages. Please stand by.
All right, so that's at a place 01V. Let's come into here.
Transporter. Cargo is loaded. You can start your mission.
Type in 01V. Aurora Air Park. All right. So let me go to Sky Vector. and see if they have the information on it. No. O1V. Invalid airport. Well, that's not good. Maybe it's 01V? No. Huh. It says it is in Denver. All right. If it's not there, then I'm just gonna blow the job.
Pilot, stand by. The cargo is being removed.
Well, let's look this one up. 9C02. Maybe it's an O2. That's about right. It's in Colorado. 5,400 feet. No tower, of course. Beacon, yes. None. Nope. Yeah, they've got lights though. Really? EW. Runway E and east and west. 2,580 feet. Turf. Right-hand traffic pattern. I don't like flying to I hate the turf ones, especially in America. The turf fields in Europe, oh my god, they take so much pride. They're so beautiful. They'll even paint the rocks around it white, and they make their air parks look all beautiful, even if it's just grass. You know where the runway is. Here in America, whatever. It's a grass field, isn't it? Yeah. Well, then you can land in it. But I can't differentiate it from the surrounding terrain. It's not. They do a poor job here in the United States. (9C02). And we are at CO15. C O 15. 29 miles. So let's change what happened to our. That's weird. Everything else shut down. Jeez.
You're good to go. Contact the tower for clearance.
Did we actually pick it? No, we didn't. Duh. That's right. And CO2.
Transporter from dispatch. I see you asked for a cargo mission. The ground crew is waiting for you in the parking to load the crates. Pilot from dispatch. The cargo door is open and the cargo is being transferred. Transporter. Cargo is loaded. You can start your mission. You're good to go. Contact the tower for clearance.
Charlie Oscar 15 traffic Kineas 21 taking off runway tree 5 departure to the north.
Six 8. That terrain is 9-8 there. So maybe we should raise our altitude a bit.
Charlie Oscar 15 traffic Kineas 21 taking off runway tree 5 north departure.
I wish they would make some of these. That's the problem with dashboards in general. They make them black and it's really hard to see things instead of white on black. And when you drive a lot of cars around, you get sun blinded. At least I do, really easy. I don't wear shades or anything like that. I have glasses. Anyway, you get sun blinded and then it's so hard to read what's going on in your vehicle with black cockpits and white letters. It's easier to see things with white. That's my opinion. And I do lots and lots and lots of driving. They don't have a METAR here. And I have no wind data. I'm gonna do full flaps and see if we can do a short takeoff.
Okay, pilot, steady away. See you again soon.
Hi, Captain.
Colorado Springs approach Kinneas 2-1 is type Cessna Caravan 1 miles north of Charlie Oscar 157,500 feet. Request flight following.
Kinneas 2-1 Colorado Springs approach. Squawk 5204.
Squawk 5204 Kinneas 2-1.
Kinneas 2-1 radar contact 2 miles north of Charlie Oscar 157,700 feet. Altimeter 29.92.
Roger, Kinneas 2-1.
Kinneas 2-1 contact Denver Center on 125.95. Good day.
125.95
Oh.
for Kinneas 2-1.
I have not done a
Denver Center, Kinneas 217,900.
I have not done a commercial break or station ID since I've started. YouTube allows us to control our own.
Kinneas 2-1 contact Denver approach on 132.75. Good day.
One moment.
132.75 for Kinneas 2-1.
Okay. YouTube
Denver approach Kinneas
He's not done talking.
1,100 feet.
Kinneas 2-1 Denver approach altimeter 29.92. Continue as planned.
Yeah, can I talk now? All right, YouTube allows us to control our own ad placements, or otherwise it just throws them in random. and I like to act like I'm still a broadcaster, and so I like being able to control my own ad breaks and commercial breaks. And so I'm going to, what time is it? So we're nearing the top of the hour. So normally I do one top of the hour, 15 minutes after the hour, bottom of the hour, 45 minutes after the hour, you know, like standard radio. So I hope you don't mind, but I would like to pay the bills. So yeah, just like that. Just drop an ad, make a marker in my stream for myself so I know what is what.
Denver approach, Kinias 2-1.
And throw up the title art and make sure the starting soon is not on.
Kinias 2-1 Denver approach.
And then we're back.
Bravo airspace.
Cleared through Bravo airspace, Kinias 2-1.
All right. Got some clouds rolling in. This is what it has mostly looked like in the afternoon. If you've been following me here in Colorado, in the afternoons, we've been getting a lot of great cloud coverage. And finally, thankfully, some much needed moisture. And last couple of days have been just clear skies. So it's really nice to see the clouds moving in again at this time of the afternoon. Thank you, clouds. Thank you, mountains, whatever. Uh-oh, my flaps are up. Or my flaps are down. It doesn't help with the fuel efficiency. Speaking of fuel efficiency, I got to remember to put my conditioner back into the lower position. They're saying that the propeller, the prop being put to about 75%, and then your throttle at about 75%, that you'll get the best fuel efficiency. I haven't noticed any by decreasing the prop. So it says we have 7 minutes and 43 seconds to reach our destination, and that gives me plenty of time. I only need a minute. I started the day way late with all these problems, and gives me enough time to run off and grab a quick cup of coffee. Yeah, I'm still drinking coffee. That's how late of a day I got. All right, I need to check on my pilots because I'm sure they're all done with their jobs and ready to go. Time is money, and they're sitting there. You don't have them working.
Contact Denver approach on 128.45. Good day.
128.45 for Kinneas 21. Denver approach Kinneas 2110,000 feet.
Kinneas 21 Denver approach altimeter 29.9er, to continue as planned. Contact Denver approach on 128.25. Good day.
128.25 for Kinneas 21. Denver approach Kinneas 2110,000 feet.
Kinneas 21 Denver approach altimeter 29.9er, continue as planned.
So if you just tuned in, you've never seen this before, you're like, I've never seen that in Microsoft Flight Simulator. That is correct. This is a mod, an add-on for Microsoft Flight Simulator called NEOFLY. And this is the pre-release of Neofly4. And I have hired these pilots to do jobs for me. And that's what I'm doing. I'm going through my pilots, checking their fuel, and assigning them jobs and sending them on their way to do said job. And I'm making my way down through the roster to make sure that they're all working. Top up their fuel a little bit, just enough so that they can still carry a good amount of cargo. Then I look for a job for them based on distances. I don't really want to go over 30 miles and try to find one that they can do that's affordable within a 30-mile range. So 21,000. Excellent. That's what you want. I'm so happy for my wife. She's a gamer too, and she hasn't gotten into the live streaming thing, and you know, it's her choice, but she's a gamer too. And they're all her and all the kids, well, me too, but I don't really like admitting it, very into the Sims. I've always been into Max's games, the Sim City and Streets of Sim City, Sim Tower, Sim Copter. And yeah, I play all the Sims as well. Anyway, she's excited. They got horses. They're doing a ranch, another another add-on DLC called Horse Ranch. And she's more excited about the baby goats and the sheep. And I guess they're fainting goats as well. Hilarious. But she's all excited for that, so I'm excited for her. Oh, that's 88 miles. You can kill your pilots, by the way. Or no, we can't kill them, but they'll crash their planes. You send them on a trip that is too far and you don't have enough fuel. Next thing, all the money you've made for the day is gone. So be careful about your distances. All right, so they're all working and we should be really close to our destination, if not there by now. Yeah, it says we're 1 minute away. And the wind is blowing which direction? West.
Niner Charlie Oscar, 2 traffic Kineas, 215 miles north, 10,000 feet, inbound to land runway 27.
Back behind us. Well, thank goodness it put up the oops. It put up the landing pattern for us, because they're so hard to see. Again, airfields in the United States, grass fields. Yeah, I can't even make it out. See, like in England again, or in Europe, they'll use white chalk, or you can always, or white painted rocks. You can always identify a grass strip in Europe, and again, they take such pride in making them look absolutely beautiful, and they stand out, and you absolutely understand where it's at. Oops. I should have come down a little bit more. I guess if that is it, and that's not the road, then that's not so bad. Really? Just that little thing? Whose idea was it to put the house there? What is with you people? Yeah, put it right there.
Ouch, that looks like it hurt.
Yeah.
Taxi to parking and shut down your engine.
I was worried about the distance. I didn't flare properly. Didn't float and flare. Flargen, flickin', flargen. And float and flare. "14-year-old girl with no nose wheel can land better than that, Kinius." Yes, I know. When I pull over, would be a good time to do a commercial break. We'll find out what time it is. This live stream would be much longer, but all the problems that I had today, and then I have to do Blood and Baldur's Gate video before 7 p.m. this evening, and then get that done. So I'll be wrapping it up probably in the next 30 minutes. Cut it around 4:30. But let me go ahead and do my commercial break right here in Station ID. You're watching Kinius the Skydude on YouTube TV. That's not what they call it, but hello to all the people that are now currently partying on the planet Risa. It's time for the Rysan Festival, the summer festival every year, and they are getting their party on, and they don't usually stop. They just party. So if you have means to get to the planet Risa at this time, then do head on over. All right, what do I need to do now? I need to Thank YouTube so far for putting up with all the stuff. My lord. And I think I want to opt out of this conversation. How do I do that? Leave. Okay. Check our pilots. They're all working. I'm gonna change stations. All right, I need to find us a job, another one to get us out of here. Dang, the one that I wanted, I can't carry the weight. We went back to Boulder, Lyman. This one I want. 1C05. Did we look that one up already? Rocky Ford. Another grass field. Let's see if it's in Sky Vector. Melon Field, it is. Yeah. So we're currently at 9 CO2. $107 miles. It says it's an asphalt runway, 8 and 26. Oh, you're kidding me. Can't take that one either?
Transport from dispatch. Okay, nice job. Someone is coming to take the cargo.
Oh, okay.
I'll call you when it's done.
Yeah, that would help. My brain, man. Well, I've got so much going on in my head. Part about the finding the Zen, trying to find the Zen again today.
Transporter from dispatch. Everything seems okay. The customer looks happy. Mission ended.
Everything is on board.
All right, we can do that one now to KFCS.
Transporter from dispatch. It's a sensitive cargo mission today. When you check the payload in the flight plan, please release the parking brake to start. Transporter, loading has started. Stand by. Transporter, cargo is loaded. You can start your mission.
Any what? You just have to check the around his desk. It would be anywhere around the desk. I know. Okay. My daughter is a live streamer. So we just need to turn around. That's all we need to do. Why aren't we moving? Huh, we're stuck. Somebody just posted in the chat room, or when they did, can you land at Belfast International Airport? Not in career mode. Oh, that's too bad. I missed that in the chat. Not in career mode. I'd have to go out and do it in just the normal Microsoft simulator and do that for you. Well, I am stuck. The plane won't move. If that was you who asked me if I can land at Belfast International Airport, let me know in the chat room. I can, but I would have to go back out to the simulator and just pick a flight and go land there for you. If I try to do that while I'm in career mode, it's going to cost me thousands and thousands of dollars to move my pilot to Europe and then get a plane over there and do that. But I'd be more than happy to just go back to the main menu in the simulator and fly a landing there if you want to see the airport. I don't think I'm appeared at the right place. Plane C02. If you're tuned in to see how I'm doing as a career pilot, oh man, it's been tough. It you know how it is when you make something a job, then it stops being fun, kind of. And it's kind of getting that way with this. That I love flying. I absolutely love flying. But when I'm doing this now as a job, I'm finding I'm getting like bored and upset, and I need to find that zen. Trying to find that zen today. Hopefully you find your zen today. It's been a very trying day. A lot of things going on. A lot of moving parts, as they say. Just trying to keep it all together and find that zen. So I need to spawn us at 9 CO2. And we're going to be flying 62 miles back to Colorado Springs to the Butts Army Airfield. Actually, we're already loaded, so I could probably just put us here. And while I'm doing that, your aircraft has no fuel? Yes, we do. I'll double check. And while that's going on, what I'm doing is I'm doing this career mod add-on for Microsoft Flight Simulator called NEOFLY, and this is the Neofly4 pre-release. And there's currently Neofly3 if you want one with all the whistles and bells currently, everything that they can do, everything that it can do. Then get Neofly3 if you're interested in helping move forward with it into Neofly4. This is pre-release, and you can get right now for free. You get it. You can add company on. Just enter your email and you can activate it. And you can also create an airline if that's something that interests you. And that's activated as well. I haven't taken advantage of that or tried any of that yet. All right, and now I've hired a bunch of pilots to try to help me make as much money as fast as possible. And I've got everybody tricked out in Cessna Caravans, like the one I'm in right here, so that we can carry as much payload as possible. So this is so far at low level, the best bang for your buck. And I recommend renting all the planes instead of trying to make enough money to buy them, because then and they're insured when you rent them. So if something goes wrong, okay, it's insured. When you're paying for it all, oh, it's painful. It's so painful. All right. Oh, so I've got to get in here and before we take off, check on my pilots real quick and make sure that they're working. Like this guy Goose here, he's got no icons in front of his plane. It means he's just sitting there having a sandwich or a smoke break. So you click on him and it takes us to the hangar, and they only need about 300 pounds of fuel, and I'm trying to do runs with them that are under 30 miles. So plenty and extra to spare just in case. And once you've got them topped up, you search a job, and then you can filter by distance. And I try to look for anything under 30 miles and then find the best paying one and see if they can carry it, if they can do the payload, like 25,000. So no, he's got a little exclamation over here, can't do it. 20,000, he can do it, and it's at 26 miles. That's the kind of job you want. Big payout, short amount of distance. Actually, I missed that one up here. Uh-oh. I didn't have my distance filter. There was some 133s in there. And once you pick a job, you got to click the icon next to their face, and that has them take off. Go back to the pilot's room. Hurricane's just sitting there having a smoke break. Top her up. Search for a job. It's a little laggy. Here they come. Come on. Come on. You're on a live stream, you know. Come on. There you go. Filter it by distance and look for a good one. 25,000. Can't carry it. 17, 19, 14. Too far. When none of them are clicking, it means maybe I already have one selected. Yeah. Okay, so she's gone. Some icons should appear once she starts loading up. Maybe? Did I not send her on her way? Or it's just lagging real hard? Now it says she doesn't have a job. Make up your mind. $25,000 for 24 miles. That's too bad. 21,000. 32 miles. It's a little bit further than I want to go, but okay. All right, back to the pilot room. Now we should see her loading up. There we go. Loading and embarking. Iceman. Surprised, this band sounds a lot like Led Zeppelin. At least they did there for a second. 15,000 for 31 miles. Well, we have enough fuel, so come on. Come on. Yes, yes. And man, 3 more to go. But if you aren't in the mood for flying and you just want to keep this open throughout your day and keep them working, they're going to bring in over. On a different subject, I have it set to where I control where ads are placed, and on a normal good day when my head's all straight and I'm in the zen, and with the music playing, I like imagining that I'm still a broadcaster. I mean, who doesn't? Once you've been a DJ or a broadcaster, you don't, I mean, that's a fun gig. And so I like imagining that I'm still a broadcaster, and I want to control when my commercial breaks are. And in radio or broadcasting, they usually call it a station identification. So like in radio, you're going to hear, hey, you're listening to KAX yada yada, and it's the top of the hour and time for a commercial break and station ID, that kind of thing.
2 miles northwest of Niner Charlie Oscar, 26,300 feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
And so it being a little after the bottom of the hour, I would like to insert a commercial break and do a station ID, if you don't mind. Stand by. You're watching. Yeah, and then I had this in it. You're watching Kineas on YouTube TV.
Kineas 2-1 radar contact, 3 miles west of Niner Charlie Oscar, 27,200 feet. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
So a commercial might have played, and then I throw this up for a couple of seconds. That's my imaginary station identification, just my cover art. And then we're back. Hey! Thanks for coming back. You're watching Kineas on YouTube TV, and we're headed to... We are headed to... KFCS. And we're high enough up we can engage our... Yeah, we should turn that one on to begin with. Our autopilot and yaw damper. Switch over to nav mode. Our plane should... Hello. Our plane should now... be getting ready to get onto that GPS line and follow it all the way. And we're high enough now. I think we are at, yeah, we're coming up on 9,000 feet, and that's all we need to be. So I'm going to do an alt hold. Get the plane to the level out there. And if for whatever reason it doesn't seem like it wants to get onto the GPS path once you've turned it on, you can always hit direct again. It's still in there as KFCS. Hit enter twice, and it'll make another little course correction. You can see that one is definitely turning onto it now. All right. So as a transporter, this is the best part. Even in a car, for the most part, you kind of put it into cruise control, and you can kick back and, you know, enjoy the sights. And now with all these cars getting autopilot, even though I wouldn't, at this point, it's like any autopilot though, it really is. Never trust them. Always, you know. And I totally get overconfident and complacent. And that's when things go wrong all the time. It's Murphy's Law. I mean, so they're great tools, the greatest tools ever. The autopilot is one of the greatest things that are ever created. But never trust it, you know, and never trust yourself, because we're...
decimal 0. Good day.